Good day, everyone. So, today we have a little something for you. A little story entitled Acceptance, the True Meaning It Holds. It was a lovely afternoon in a village found at the deeper part of a countryside. A simple yet cozy kubo surrounded by trees with the greenish leaves and flowers where the most butterflies can be seen. The humble abode had everyone's dream porch and the calm, running river not so far in front of the front yard. A young girl, should we call her Sharish, lived there with her Lola, Rowella. Due to the distance from the central city of the country and with faraway neighbors, Sharish did not have so much in her palm to entertain her young mind.
Fortunately, her grandmother had many stories to tell for Sharish to even start getting bored. Every afternoon, before she goes for a little nap, her grandmother will tell her the most magical stories of all while she lays down on her lap.
La! What story it will be this time, La? I can't wait. Will there be fairies again this time?
Oh, I'm afraid not, Apo. This story, well, it's different from the other story.
Different? How po?
Listen well.
There was once a happy family living together in a rural area, content with the simple little things they had. Despite their financial struggles, there was love in every corner of their home. In an unexpected turn of events, their world turned upside down when one of the children got horribly sick and had been having such unbearable pain.
Mom, I've been throwing up. My stomach really hurts.
Oh, honey, it must have been something you ate.
Go lay down. I'll make you some herbal tea.
But as days passed, Chia's pain didn't go away. It worsened and soon couldn't sleep through the night. It was then decided that they will take her to the hospital and get checked up, even though they're struggling financially. And after numerous doctor visits, misdiagnosis, and wasted medicines, she was eventually diagnosed with a rare condition that has no cure.
The lab results came in and we found the cause of Jaya's condition. It is a very, very rare case and unfortunately, we currently have no existing cure. I am very, very sorry.
No cure? There's really nothing you can do?
Luckily, she found a renowned pediatrician and soon contacted the hospital. The doctor was someone called Dr. John. They had to drive 5 hours far to see him every week, but Elaine and Arjun was determined to do everything they could.
The weekly trips became a routine, a desperate dance between hope and despair. Each visit was a reminder of the cruel reality. There was no cure. But the doctor's words, "We can manage it," became a lifeline for both Arjan, Elaine, and even for Jaya. Their reason to keep going.
One day, Jaya's condition got worse. She was in so much pain and Elaine could see the fear in her eyes. She held Jaya close, whispering words of comfort, but she knew there was nothing she could do.
The doctor explained that Jaya's body was getting weaker and there was a chance she might not make it through the night. Elaine felt her own heart breaking, but she refused to give up hope. She stayed by Jaya's side, singing her favorite songs, telling her stories, and holding her hand until the sun rose.
But slowly, with her husband's support by her side, Elaine started to understand. She had loved Jaya with all her heart and done everything she could. There was nothing more she could have done.
It was hard to accept that Jaya was gone, but Elaine realized that she had to move on. She would always love and remember Jaya, but she couldn't let guilt and sadness take over her life. She had to find a way to live with the truth and find peace in knowing it. And her husband Arjan, who grieved with her, was more than willing to continue with life, as long as it's with Elaine.
Why is it a sad ending, La? They're already less fortunate in life. Why can't they have the happy ending they deserve?
Well, life isn't always fair, Apo. That's something we ought to remember and accept.
I don't get it, Paul.
Elaine and Jaya's story is a story of acceptance. It reminds us the reality that we are just humans, blaming ourselves for some things in life that we are not even in our control. When the best thing we can do is accept it and let things happen the way they are supposed to.
Eh? Like do nothing at all po? Lola!
And dear friends, an old quote, acceptance is the key might be, but we cannot deny the true meaning it holds. And in the story just foretold, we can be reminded that even if there are moments, much more than a few, that we blame ourselves for the things that, well, happens naturally and are out of our control, we can always stand again. Acceptance is the first step. And that would be all for our little story for today. We hope you had learned something new, and just like Elaine, we hope that the things that may have happened in your life that didn't go as what you have planned, just accept it and think of it as something that will build your character to be a much more better person. And again, once again, acceptance is the first step.